Hi guys. So this evening I'm going to take down this protective style, this locs. I installed it a few weeks ago, like I think about a month ago. It's still very beautiful, but she wants it taken down. So here we are. We want to take it down. The reason why I'm streaming is because many people don't know how to take their locs down. So if you want to learn how to take your locs down, this is the opportunity. They say opportunity comes but once. So today I have this locs. Installed it in two different ways. One is the singles, as you can see, it's singles down here, singles here, see, singles, singles. And then it was actually singles all through, but at some point she wanted it fuller. So we did a little bit of crochet here, you know, just here to make it fuller the way she wanted. All right, so that is the difference. Different ways you can install your locs. So for today, let me take down the locs. Oh, all right, so I'm going to start with the ones I installed in crochet style here, which is simply to use scissors to remove everything. You see, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is for the crochet method. See, just simply chop everything down. Chop, chop, chop. So these particular ones you can still use again, but the thing is you won't be able to install it in the crochet method. It has to be in singles. And unfortunately, she's not the type that like to fix short hairs. So this definitely won't go for her. So it's most likely going to the bin, right? Yeah. So it is to the bin. Hi, so who's with me this evening? If you are here with us, kindly say hi to me. I very much doubt people are ready to stream this evening. I might just be the only one here talking. Either way. Anywho, anyways, so yeah, here we go. So when you're taking down your locs, you, especially for the singles, you have to be very careful because her hair is long, not too long anymore. She used to have very long hair, but she's chopped her hair. So, but long enough to, for it to be folded in while I was during installation. So, for you to take it down, you will have to be extremely careful not to chop the hair because I folded the hair in. But that is not the problem with this particular area that I'm taking down right now because this one was done in cornrows and then installed as lines crochet installation. But the one I'm talking about is the singles, which I would dive into in a short while. Just in a few minutes, I'll be done with this one. It's literally finished. Taking down crochet shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, just if you are taking it down yourself, you just feel it, and then if you can feel your where it's ended, of course you should be able to just cut and then go ahead. You see, just when you pull it like this, you will reveal the cornrows. No, YouTube. Hi. So yeah, so that's for the crochet. Please, if you are here, kindly subscribe to this channel, please. You know, it's important that we keep getting subscribers. Otherwise, YouTube is just, you will just be talking to yourself. Nothing, no monetization, nothing. And I've been trying to build my YouTube for some days now. So I've been quite consistent. Am I just waking up from my slumber? Maybe not. In Igbo, we say whenever you wake up is your morning. So yeah, please subscribe if you are here and help me notify, share my YouTube channel. We talk mostly about natural hair, that is the Afro kinky hair. That's what we do here. So this hair I'm taking down is my friend's hair. So yeah. So but mainly we deal with natural hair. We help you grow your natural hair long with our hair products, Prettirootz. And this one is just a protective style. So mostly you'll be hearing us, if you've been streaming my life lately, you've been hearing about Afro kinky hair. Okay. So for today, I just want to show you how to take down this protective style, which is full locks. So if you're just joining, I was saying that I did two um, different kinds of installations for the full locks. One is the singles, which you see now. I'll start taking down. I started with the crochet first because it's quite easy to take down. I hope my hand is not blocking. Is it painful? No, it's not. Okay, thank you. It shouldn't be painful. All right, so this is the ones that I did the crochet method. So, hi guys, hi. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, so now let's get to the singles. So this one already tangled because it's at the back of the head. All right, so here we go. So for single crochet, because I folded it in, the hair is actually longer than, because this is where the hair stopped. All right, but her hair is actually longer. I folded it, that's why it stopped here. And so for you to take this hair down, what to do first is to feel it. You see, this place is a bit stronger than this part of the faux locks. All right. So even by feeling it, you don't need to see it to know the difference. Even by feeling it, you will know that this place is different. Like the feel is a bit harder. All right. So just by feeling it, you should know where to cut. You see, if I go any further here, I will be cutting her hair. But if you feel it like this, you will know where the extension was secured. And because the extension was secured here, it's a bit, thicker and stiffer, right? It's hard here. So you give a little space and then you go in with your scissors. That's it. That is for single crochet. And then you drag it like this. As soon as you drag it, it will pull out. And that is it. You see. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is it, you see. I have brought this out. This is the hair. You see, I told you her hair was folded, and that's it. And then we go in again. Like I said before, if you feel it, see, feel this is harder, and then just this is just it. So here to here is harder. Then you give a little space, so you are sure you are not chopping her hair. Then you cut, and then you pull. I don't know if you guys are seeing. Pardon my chapped nails. Then you pull. That's it. See, See how I took it down? And because I folded her hair, you see, I will unravel the full length of the hair. See her hair is quite long, all right? But before I folded it during installation. That is the trick. So yeah, let's continue. Yes, yes, easy. And then you see her hair will come out long. And then you see harder, harder, and then this from here is soft. That's to say the hair did not extend to this point. Then you chop and then you pull, and that's it. So if you've made this kind of hairstyle, that is 4 locks, this is just how to take it down. It's so easy, you know, it's easy. Hmm? It's after you have done that, then you know, I intentionally did the singles. I twisted it so that it would be easy to take down. You see, easy, easy. When we're talking about length retention, this is one of the techniques to retaining length, because most people, the reason why your hair is not growing is because it's either the person that is installing your hairstyle, is doing poorly. Maybe the way they comb it is rough, thereby causing you to, you know, to lose hair in the process. And then the way it's taken down is another issue. All right. So as you imagine, if this my friend went to someone else that did not install this hair, how would the person know how to take it down? Sister, have you experienced this before?
No, I only come to you, babe. Sorry. I only used you with my hair.
So you see here, you see it's hard, like I said, and then this is where the hair ended. You see where I folded it in is soft here. That is an indication that there's no hair here. And then you cut it. All right, and then you pull. That's it. You unravel, and then. Mhm. And then because I folded her hair and tucked it in. This one is still part of the extension, so I'll remove it. You see, I have pulled out her hair. Then like that, to go on to 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 take it to loosen the twists. I even need a rat tail comb. I'll get one now. Okay, so that's just it. That is how we roll. Sorry, I'm not able to talk to you guys on this stream because I just want to pass my message tonight. Oh, this hair. All right, so yeah, so we go again. Yeah, yeah. Then you cut it. Pull. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. In Mila's voice. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's done cooking. So get Mama to bring it up for you. Okay, so you see. So in case you have you you traveled, mostly, you know, most times when we go to Africa, we install our hair, you know, so nicely. And sometimes you come back to the UK and you don't even know how to go about it, especially if you did like this kind of installation. You just be, you don't know whether to simply just chop your entire hair or what to do. So simple, easy peasy, like I said. This is just how to take it down. You can always tell from the feel where your hair stops. Just feel it. When you feel it, you should be able, especially if the person used this particular technique to install the hair, which is mostly what is obtainable, you know. This is what you can find mostly, because it is the most natural looking full locks is this one. Okay, it's like this. So you see. Okay, so yeah, so here we go. Please subscribe. Don't go without subscribing. So yeah, here, see the fill. Yeah, chop. You continue. Pull it out. And you continue. Yeah. You see, her own hair is tucked in. Yeah. This one is extension, part of the extension. Mm. You know, it's this hair is not quite dirty, but because of the weather.
Yeah, because it's summer.
It's summer, so that's this whitish stuff you see is just excess oil produced by the skin, by the scalp. So most times they just build up around the roots of the hair. Okay, you see. So let's go like this. Chop, chop. Sit, feel, chop. You feel. You stopped here. This place is soft. You chop. You feel. You chop where it stopped. So we go. You go. See, feel. Chop. Okay. You chop. You feel. It's soft here. You chop. Okay, this one is a bit tricky. No, it's here. So you chop. You can never go get it wrong. If you just feel it, you should know. Can never get it wrong. Yeah. You're getting me right, Caesar? Good. So that in case I'm not around and you want to take it down, see, yeah. Because this is like her go-to hairstyle. All right, so now that I chopped a lot, you just to continue pulling. Just pull it. Gently pull and get it down. Okay. Okay. Pull. Easy. I'm still going to take down this one. That's easy, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so this one is a bit tricky. So when it's like that, you just kind of put it like this, like chop it like this to loosen the grip. Remember, I did not put the scissors like this. If I do like this, I might risk her hair, which may have extended to this point because this place is a bit stiff. You see, I did this, I chopped it like this, which is, it was just the extension that was used to wrap, but I am chopping a bit. So, and then I'll pull now, you see, it has loosened the grip. Yeah. So, taking down, it's even more important to length retention because it is usually during takedown that you experience, the major damage to the hair. It's either the the person is scissors happy and end up chopping the hair, healthy hair. You can see how long her hair is. It was only tucked in. You see, how long it is. See here, you see. When I bring it out, see how long it is. There we go. See, let's see. Okay, see. Hi guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll really be glad if I'll be grateful if you subscribe. Thank you. So here we go. See, it's actually quite satisfying to do. You see, I'll come back to losing the ones. See, easy peasy. Anyone that is hard like this is, once in a while you encounter the ones that are a little bit difficult. But because it has pulled out a bit, I can tell that there's no hair here. So I'll simply chop it off and to loosen the grip. Okay. So you see, easy, easy, easy peasy, easy peasy. Yeah, you can do this, guys. You can do this. So if you travel this summer and you want to get your hair installed in Africa or wherever that you can get hair installed, you get back to your base and you don't know how to take it down, simply refer to this video on how to take down your single full locks. Remember, I did the crochet here, so that's why this piece is different. It was just an afterthought. We decided to make it fuller, so we did. So in front, the front are singles, and then the back are singles also. The reason is to make it look natural, so that if she wanted to pack the hair in ponytail, she can pack it in ponytail. Okay, so that was why. And then for the middle, that we did the crochet on cornrows. Is the loosening was it's easy because some of it will just get stuck like this one now. Okay, yeah, it's out. All right, so here we go. You see how long her hair is. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll be very grateful if you do. Okay, so let me get a rat tail comb. Boop, boop. So let me see. Any message for me? That's good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Freely you received. Freely you should give me. All right, so remember I already took it down, so let me now loosen the plaits for the ones I didn't loosen. It's easy, it's easy, guys. So the process of takedown is very, very important. The way you take down, because that's the only way you can preserve the length that is growing. You see how much hair she grew within the period she had the protective style on. But if takedown was not done carefully, she will end up losing what she's gained, and that is where your hair will get stuck in one place or even get shorter, because you will experience breakage, hair unnecessary shading. But if everything is done right, you'll be fine. You preserve your hair, You preserve your hair. So the whole of these places. So when she's going to take care of the hair, to detangle, she will have to be very gentle, be careful with the detangling. Spray water. Don't detangle your hair while it's dry. You see now this hair is dry. Also, do not wash your hair like this, because you can see everything is, they are all woven together. If you go on to wash like this without first detangling, that's a recipe for breakage. So after taking down this hair, it is necessary to first of all detangle, spray a little water on the hair, apply leave-in conditioner, and go on to detangle. And then after detangling the hair with a wide tooth comb, I always say it, imagine putting this small comb in here. Oh, the pain, the torture. And then finally the breakage. You see, this is Afro kinky hair. You cannot do that to it. You just have to use wide tooth comb to first of all gently detangle after you have applied water, a little bit of water, not running. You don't drench it with water. You just spray a little and dampen the hair. The hair thrives better when it's neither dry nor dripping wet. Because if you make it to be dripping wet, the hair, the strands will swell up. That is what happens to our kind of hair. The water makes it swell up. When it swells up like that, when it soaks water, it will swell up, and then breakage will be it will be more prone to breakage. And so you don't want that. But then when it's dry, it is still not the right time to comb it, to detangle, because at that point in time, it is dry, it is a little bit stiff. All right, that is the word, stiff. It will be stiff. It will lack a kind of elasticity. But when you spray a little bit of water and dampen the hair will be, you kind of give it a bounce. It's like if you take a spaghetti that is not cooked. If you try, it's not cooked and dry. If you try to bend it, what happens? It will break. Isn't it, Caesar?
It's true, yes.
Yeah.
That water, right?
Yes. If it's dry,
It's dry.
it will dry.
Mm-hmm.
It will break.
It will break, yeah.
The same thing. If it is soggy, it will break.
It's true, but
if you cook it too much and it's soggy, if you touch it, it will break, right?
Yeah.
But if it's in between, just a little bit of water,
Yeah.
that is when it's strong.
Okay.
Because it will be elastic, it will be flexible.
Yeah, it's true, yes.
It will be
Bouncy,
flexible, it will
yeah.
be bouncy.
Okay.
That is when you can do whatever you like to it. That
Yeah.
is exactly the same thing with our hair.
Okay.
You can liken our hair to the behavior of a spaghetti. All right? So if you want to comb your hair, it should be neither soaked nor dry.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it should just be in between. That way it will be elastic. You'll be able to manipulate the hair the way you want,
Yes.
and then achieve your desired goal. So that is just the spaghetti example that I will give this evening for all of you that are watching. So if your hair is Afro kinky, yeah, that is it. That is the tip you need to grow your hair long and healthy. I don't know if your hair is in Afro, if you're a black person, can I see your hand, please? Can you say something? But first of all, don't forget to subscribe. Since are you even subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Okay.
Prettirootz. Prettirootz. Let me do the British style. Prettirootz. Okay, you see. See what we're doing. Yeah. Please, if you subscribe, give me some thumb up, some like. Yay, thank you. You see, since I wasn't even subscribed, I forgot to tell her. So yeah, so that is the Afro kinky hair for you. That is the behavior of our kind of hair. You don't want to experience breakage. And if you don't want to experience breakage, you must learn how to deal with the hair. Okay? Yeah. And that is the only way you will not experience breakage. All right, guys. Please, if you are here, don't forget to subscribe, please. And then help me to share, guys. Yeah. So that I can have more subscribers. What's the time?
6:30.
Okay, 6:30. I do not want to stream past 6:40. Okay, so you see how I brought out the one that I did, the cornrows. Simple. When you want to, that is why the way, if your hair growth or otherwise will depend largely on handling rather than products. Products are important. We own our natural hair care line, but if you use the best product in the world, which mine is one of it, my Prettirootz Mega Hair Growth Oil, the leave-in conditioner, the deep conditioner, the you see how well moisturized this hair is because I used my products on it before I did the installation. You see, even now that I'm loosening the hair, you can see the hair still has a shine and both a shine and the everything is still moisturized, and that is why I can handle it like this without you're not hearing the sound of you know when somebody is doing something to your hair, you should know when something is not right. You'll be hearing the sound of your hair breaking. You just be hearing it. And personally, I just know, I know it that something isn't right.
The, that funny sound.
That funny sound,
Mm.
you would know something isn't right, you know. Exactly, you'll be hearing it. It's just like when you're, if somebody is blow drying your hair and your hair is burning, you will know. You'll be perceiving it. Your hair isn't supposed to be smelling like that. It means the heat is just outrageous and your hair is at the verge of collapse. You know, it's burning and damage will occur. Hmm? Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'll really be glad if you do. Subscribe. And if you're just joining, I was taking down a faux locks. You know, faux locks are, you know, the kind of locks that mimics the dreadlocks. So if it's well installed, like you see here, because I've not taken down the one in front, like you see here, you wouldn't even know that her hair is not locked. You know, that is why sometimes if you don't want to lock your hair and you just want to do something else for a while that mimics locks, you can do it. You can simply do your full locks, this kind of locks, you know, and you'll be eating your cake and you will still keep it. You will still have it because you when you lock your hair, it's locked. Even though these days people take down their locks, but most cases I don't understand it because the amount of hair they lose in the process of loosening locks that has been there for say 2, 3, 4 years, the amount of hair they lose and then the headache of loosening it. Somebody like me that I easily chop my hair, trust me, I would simply take a scissors and chop the locks and keep by the side. Why? Why would I loosen locks that I suffered to lock? You understand? To lock because for your hair to finally lock the way you want, Okay, guys. So please, if you are here and you have not subscribed, please kindly do me the favor. Go back, subscribe, share, like, comment. Comment, encourage me, because I will always give you tips and everything that you need to do, what you need to know in order to grow your hair long and beautiful. All right. So I already said it also that you can, for you to detangle the hair, you need to, for you to wash, you should first of all detangle, because after detangling and taking away all the shaded hairs, that is when you should go on to wash, or else you will experience the kind of tangles you will experience. You will think your village people are after you. I remember one time like that I had my hair gelled up in ponytail for like 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, you know how when you put on the gel, you keep refreshing it, adding gel upon gel, to slick it. Maybe every 2 days you just add a little. That was how I did it, and I ended up having the gel for 3 weeks.
Oh.
And to be honest, when it's gel, you have no other way. You cannot detangle a gel before going into the shower. Even though I eventually figured out how to do, after that experience, I have now started detangling my gel before washing. So that particular day, I went into the shower to take down my hair. Like, what happened to me? Hey, goodness. My hair was completely tangled.
Ooh.
And now my hair was very long. You remember before I chopped my hair?
I remember,
Yeah, it was very long. My hair was completely tangled.
I remember.
Ah, goodness me. It was not funny at all. Like, I nearly chopped my hair. If not that, the product I used, because it was during the testing phase of my own product. So I was using my product. If not that, I used my product and I'd been using it previously. Before that day, I would have said it was the product I used that caused the problem. But it wasn't. It wasn't problem. It wasn't. It was the gel. My hair. I shedded hair. I had shedded hairs for those weeks. Of course, the hair, because every person sheds up to 100 to 150. For some people, maybe the younger ones, they shed like 50 because they are quite young. They are, especially the teenagers. They don't shed as much hair as us because their estrogen level is still very, very high. But as you get older, it will start dropping. So you are likely to be shedding more hair.
Okay, I get it.
So, yeah, so I had shed much hair because, number one, I was going through postpartum. I had just given birth to Mela, so I was still going through postpartum. So, and during postpartum, the amount of hair you shed is outrageous.
Because of your hormones.
Exactly. So that was how that tangle, like, it took me hours to be able to detangle, and you don't want to imagine the kind of hair that I lost.
And you've got long hair as well.
Yeah, so it wasn't funny at all. That's why it is very important to always detangle before washing, after protective style. And that is also the reason why I do not make hair with gels.
It's true. And you've never.
I always say it. Why would I make a hair that will not be taken down in 2-3 days? I will now pile gels on the root of the hair. It's a recipe for hair loss. So all those edge controls that people keep doing this to make hair. I don't. All right, guys. Thank you so much for streaming with me.
You've got 50 people watching.
Yes. So thank you so much. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Thank you. I will be ending at this point. Ciao. Do have a good night.